Hello, my name is Paul Holyoke, and I chair the Cafe Committee of the Centre Wellington Food Bank and the Social Justice Group of Centre Wellington. Centre Wellington is a small town that sits astride the Grand River in southwestern Ontario. It's better known as its constituent municipalities of Elora and Fergus. The Centre Wellington Food Bank is very good at distributing food to people who need it in our community, but along with many other food banks is constantly looking out for ways to improve the effect and effectiveness of the many efforts of its volunteers and staff. Looking ahead to having an increase in available space, the food bank wanted to see if establishing a cafe within the food bank would be a good idea, to address not only hunger and food insecurity, but also loneliness and social isolation, including among those with low incomes. As a sort of pilot of the cafe idea, we introduced the Ladies Who Lunch program. With this project, we wanted to find out if a weekly Ladies Who Lunch get-together of women reduces social isolation and loneliness and leads to improvements in self-reported health. We also wanted to make sure we created a safe, fun, and engaging place for women to meet one another and enjoy conversation, food, and one another's company.
My name is Anne Bergen.
And I'm Erin Pratley.
Together we work in the Institute for Community Engaged Scholarship at the University of Guelph. At the Institute, we collaboratively address community-driven research agendas. When Paul approached us about the Ladies Who Lunch proposal, we thought it was a great fit with our other food security research projects, and we were eager to get involved as researchers. At the beginning of the project, we already knew from past studies that women more frequently report being socially isolated and lonely than men do. Although the exact causal pathways are unclear, social isolation and loneliness have been linked to poor health outcomes and increased risk of difficulty with daily living.
Qualitative studies have shown that preparing and eating food together in a community setting generates positive feelings and reduces social isolation and loneliness. We are interested in the link between poverty and loneliness. The goal of the Ladies Who Lunch is to bring diverse people together to improve nutrition intake and skills while decreasing loneliness and social isolation.
We want to find a way to look at loneliness and social isolation that makes sense in terms of research design and also meets the needs of Ladies Who Lunch participants.
We are starting with participatory research workshops so that the Ladies Who Lunch can collaboratively identify their outcomes of interest. These priorities will then shape the design and the content of follow-up surveys or possibly a follow-up workshop.
So the Ladies Who Lunch program has launched, and we're looking forward to looking at its effects. We want to thank the Women's Xchange for funding that has allowed this evaluation of health effects of this kind of initiative. And we want to thank the Ladies Who Lunch.